kind of listen to some of this. Sure, that works. Okay, I think we're live. Yeah, we're live now. What's so funny?
Um,
What?
uh,
I see it. Yes. What about
you
it?
see it?
It's like
uh, hold up.
man. If only we knew one person who's like talked to them recently, like recently. Man,
Yeah,
if only we knew a person.
yeah. Can't say I have. Oh, nice. That's good.
Mm, yeah, we're live now. So
Mhm.
let's get to talking about things. You know,
Yeah.
there's one thing I did want to ask you, because you weren't here for it. What is your opinion on Village?
It's a game.
Cool.
Next topic. Dead. Just kidding.
Because you weren't here.
Uh,
You weren't here to give your opinion on
oh
it.
yeah, I fucking loved Village. The game was fun. It had some stupid stuff, but that's every game does. There's no perfect games. Um, but basically, I enjoyed it. The first part was a little bumpy. It was a little stupid. Uh, they pulled a Resident Evil 4 where they throw a bunch of enemies at you, but instead of like Resident Evil 4 where when you die that's it, or you can survive, they just straight up make you die. You have to lose. Um, I'm never a really big fan of games that force you to lose. I think they're kind of bullshit. But other than that, like the rest of the game was fun. I enjoyed it.
Really fun game. I loved it. I talked about it a little bit on my own. I didn't want to spoil too much because
Uh-huh.
it was literally like the week it came out when I talked about it. It was I that first part was really dumb. It was just like
Yeah.
you just sit there for like oh, I got a new subscriber.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't know my alert was on, so that like kind of spooked me. I'm like, oh, I have an alert set up. I did, but
That's dope.
yeah.
Welcome to the fucking gamer gang.
Let me move this because that's actually an alert box. I forgot I have that set up. I didn't know it was set up on this because I thought everything was broken. But Village, I hate the first part because I was like 10 minutes of me just like what do I do, and then I got stuck in a corner and I was like, oh, I'm actually supposed to die, and that's how you progress the game. Fun, and then it was like not a good start,
Uh huh.
and then it goes right to where the demo was. No, it goes to that stupid like underground section. Not stupid. It goes to the underground section, which was pretty cool. It's kind of fun.
Hmm.
Anyway, I love that second area of that game.
I like the castle. I like the dollhouse.
Mm,
I like the um. I like the factory. It's annoying, but I like it. Other than that,
every part of
the
every part of the game reminded me of a different Resident Evil game.
yeah.
That was really nice.
Uh,
You say that like a bad thing.
no, it was cool. I liked it. It's Resident Evil 6.
Well, Resident Evil 6 is Resident Evil 6, and that section was kind of.
Yeah, it was a game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game. Pretty fun game.
Which part was just like Raccoon City all over again?
Uh,
Oh, then the fucking house burned down.
yeah,
I guess.
and everyone was
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah.
It was-
Honestly, it was pretty fun. But Caden, speaking of Resident Evil 2,
yeah, I was about to say Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Mother Hecking Daylight, dude. That game
So
is still shit, but it's cool. It's cool now.
it's a fun game. It's a fun game. Yesterday they had their Resident Evil showcase for their Resident Evil chapter. They showed off the
Yeah.
new killer and the new survivor, or in this case,
Now,
survivors, because there's more
Yeah.
than one this time.
Exactly. I had assumed it would be something like Nemesis or Mr. X, because those are like the two big popular Resident Evil games right now, two and three.
Hmm.
More two, but Nemesis is a classic, you know.
Yeah,
And if it wasn't those two, then I was thinking it might be either G from Resident Evil 2,
Mhm.
or Keaton thinks maybe it was Lady Dominatrix
Because it was Resident Evil 8. And
she's the new one and she's like the most recent character, like Big Bad
Mhm.
that they've been showing off a lot. But it was a cool reveal. It was Nemesis. He's got tentacles.
that,
You got
that, are,
zombie
that are
conventions.
so. I hate the tentacles.
They're basically the one problem I have with the tentacles is they're basically the same thing that fucking Pyramid Head has. They even have like the same floor like line and everything. That when you hit it,
Well,
it
it's still
goes forward.
very early before it's like they're
I
still,
know.
still working on things.
But this is more what his ability's gonna be, and we've already seen what it's gonna be,
Mhm.
and it's basically the same thing. It's just a straight attack that slows him down a bit. But it looks fun. He has zombies that help him, which are stupid because they're just dumb AI that get in the way most of the time. If you're a smart player, you can look at the zombies because Nemesis can see them through like large distances, so you can tell if a zombie's walking towards somebody based on like what zombie's doing. If it's going in a straight line towards somebody, obviously it's
It's targeting someone.
it's targeting someone. So you can just like, oh yeah, definitely that's just going that way,
Mhm.
whatnot. But you've got
Giant tentacle.
giant tentacle,
That
and
can-
also as zombies hit you, you get the T virus. Tentacle hits you, you get the T virus.
The virus hasn't done much, from what I'm.
It just makes it so that when you get hit the next time, you actually take damage. When you get from tentacles, that is, you take damage, and when you make noise because you're coughing and like vomiting and shit. So you're kind of loud. It's hard to hide when your character's going the entire goddamn game. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the call.
Welcome, AC.
But
It's been a while, and it's a reasonable time now, surprisingly.
yeah,
Anyway, but yeah, Nemesis. We only like really had like 2-3 encounters with him while playing the game.
those every fucking round we played, we had Nemesis.
Yeah, but it was like, how many times did we actually play that game?
We played quite a bit, like 7 or 8 matches.
Oh, I guess I'm.
Oh, you reasonable time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The zombies are stupid. I don't.
They're just annoying. They get in the way. They don't actually really help out at all.
Yeah, the only like, they're just kind of around, and it's like, okay, they're here, I guess. Give me away.
Nemesis can smack them to get like better attack with his tentacle, but like, it's stupid. It's a dumb gimmick. I don't really like it.
You know what's also a dumb gimmick, but I love it?
The map.
No, the flashbangs.
Yeah. So the survivors they added, because they added 2 this time. They added Leon and Jill, Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 respectively, and
Remake, because they're the most recent.
well the remakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not their most recent, but they're the remakes.
Yeah.
That's like the most popular recent Resident Evil game they've made.
Mhm.
That and 7, which they made Village for. But yeah, Leon gets a flashbang ability where if he repairs the generator up to a certain amount of time, then
Either 70% done, 60% done, or 50% done at level 3. So,
Yeah.
as long as you get...
but not counting with other people. So like for example,
you have
if
to
you do-
complete 70% of the generator. Or
yeah, and not have it boosted with your friends or whatever.
No.
So you can't have 4 people on a generator and get it maxed in and be like, all right, that's a full flashbang. It's gonna be like a quarter flashbang, you know. But that being said, dude, the flashbang is a stupid gimmick. People have been complaining about flashlights in
the entire
Dead by
game.
Daylight for the longest time, to the point where when one of the devs was like, "Oh, flashlights aren't that bad," and he played a match, everyone fucking trolled them with flashlights.
And he was
and
like,
got mad.
he was like, okay, we're working on flashlights.
They're gonna rework the flashlights, and they haven't really
Didn't they like nerf them really bad and then immediately fix that, but then they
fixed them because it didn't do anything before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They revert
Um,
they fixed up, but then they broke them completely, so they reverted it. So it's like they really didn't do anything. But to be fair, I don't
Yeah.
follow that game too closely. But
No, yeah. But they added flashbangs, which are basically multi-directional flashlights that just hit every like angle that they have, unless you're facing away from them. So you'll be playing, and Nemesis will come and smack you with the tentacle, or he'll grab one of your friends and pick them up, and you'll just toss a flashbang at him, and he'll get flashed and drop your friend, and they'll run away.
you can also
It's
funny thing I figured about the flashbangs too. You can also flashbang yourself,
yeah,
and then you're like
finally.
you can flashbang yourself, and then you're standing there for like a good solid couple seconds. Like, well, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Because you can't see. You're just standing there flashing. I'm like, welp. pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Like
It's
so,
fun.
I like the flashbang gimmick, but it's just a gimmick. I probably won't actually run it. I'll do like haha funny flashbang like once, and then actually do the set I do use.
Yeah. It's just fun going to a lobby seeing 4 Leons, knowing they all have flashbangs. They're gonna
Yeah.
flashbang the shit out of you. It's great.
Yeah.
But
Hi, how's it going? But yeah, the funny flashbangs aside, the other survivor, Jill. What does Jill
she
do?
has blast mine,
Which
which
do?
basically she puts a mine on a generator, and if the killer kicks it, he gets stunned for a couple of seconds, which it's basically a worse flashbang.
Because can you kick it again after that?
Well, it still regresses when he kicks it.
Oh.
It's just so the thing is, it lasts for 25 seconds. So you put it on, we have to expect your killer to go over to it and then fuck it up. So it's kind of like you have to know your killer's gonna go and kick the generator, which won't always happen.
No.
So I'm not really
Keen on
the
that
biggest
skill.
fan of it. Yeah, but she has a good one for killing totems, for destroying them. Where if she destroys one totem, she sees where the furthest one away is, and her totem destroying speed goes up by 20% each time. It's stackable. So, for example, the first one, you'll find a random totem, you'll break it. You'll see one across the map, you'll run over to it, you'll break it. You'll see one across the map, you'll run over to it, you'll break it. You do that for all the totems in the area. No more fucking Hex Undying, no more Hex Noed, no more Hex, what's the stupid check one? I don't know what it's called. Like,
The one that-
all the Hex.
The one that prevents you from working on
Yeah.
generators.
Yeah, unless you get perfects or greats. Yeah, all of those are gonna be just
Easier with Jill, so that's pretty
easier
nice.
with Jill.
Also,
well,
I-
not even with Jill, just with her skill.
Oh yeah, just let's go. I've heard about the lunar eclipse, but I don't know if I'll be able to see it. I think I'll be able to see it tomorrow.
That's interesting. Did not know that. Let's check.
I think it's a lunar eclipse because solar eclipse is where the solar eclipse is where the moon covers the sun. The lunar eclipse is where the sun and the moon are complete opposite sides of the earth. Did I ever tell you the story about Hoon? And like we were talking about the eclipse one day, and he thought the lunar eclipse was where the sun covers the moon. I don't mean to call him out like that, but it was like, to be fair, like it was a long day. I think we were both tired, and we were just joking around. It's like, yeah, the lunar eclipse. Solar eclipse is where like the sun or the moon covers the sun. What does the lunar eclipse mean? It's like, obviously where the sun covers the moon, and that was the joke. But,
Oh
It's
yeah.
funny.
Also, if you can, I'm gonna try to come up on my computer, so I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. But I guess the last thing to talk about the new Dead by Daylight chapter, which is something I'm like, more I think about it, the more I have mixed feelings about it. The new map.
Yeah, I
It's-
like the idea of it's the police station from RE2,
Mm-hmm.
and I
In
like that.
RE3, because you can go there in RE3.
Not in the remake.
Mhm,
Oh, you do
yeah,
the remake.
yeah.
You do it with Carlos though,
Yeah.
which isn't really cool.
Now it's kind of, you run there and it's like a run and gun section. That's it, and it's like cool.
Yeah. The reason I like an original RE3 is because you go back to the police station. It's the exact same. Well, not exactly. It's slightly different, but it's basically like the exact same like layout. And Nemesis is chasing you because you're Jill and you're a Stars member. When you play the game as Carlos, it's just like an action scene basically, where you go to the police station, you go find this dude who's not even there.
Mhm.
Spoilers, by the way, for the game that
I
lasts
did-
like 2 hours.
I didn't even remember that.
But
I didn't
But
remember.
yeah, and Nemesis doesn't chase you or anything because he's not going after Carlos, he's going after Jill because she's a Stars member. So I'm like I had mixed feelings about it. I'm like, it's alright. But DCM, man. Devil Cry May.
Oh, stream's dead.
Oh,
Oh, good.
oh, it's good. It's fine.
Oh.
Died for a moment.
It seems fine on my end. I will have a
It's fine.
tornado
Okay.
soon, sadly. Oh no, that
A
sucks.
tornado.
I don't think that
Wow.
I
will
don't.
work.
No,
I'm so scared.
I am
Oh.
I am not in the correct area for tornadoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dust tornadoes. Terrence wants to come out to
Dust devils.
this place. Yeah.
Why?
Wants to see what it's like.
Fair.
For my birthday. He was like, yeah, I think about coming out. Because I remember your birthday was sometime during a JoJo part. And I'm like, yeah, part 4, the final fight, is my birthday. And he was like, oh, yeah, it's cool, it's cool. I'm like, yeah, man, it's cool. He's like, I should come out. And I'm like,
Go
that'd be
out,
sick,
come hit
you
the
know?
town. Go to
Show
bed
you
at
what
9
this
p.m.
place looks like.
because there's not much to do.
You got Endgame. You know,
I haven't been there yet.
It's cool. It's cool. We got a lot of shit. And,
Yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff to do. It's just I haven't like done much.
yeah, but I told them that like it's kind of
Meh, meh, and hot.
and he's like, it can't be that bad. I'm like, dude,
Ooh, hey,
we
yeah,
don't
ooh.
have we don't have trees, man. We don't have trees. We just don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll come. He's
Yeah.
thinking about coming down.
Anyway, the stupid RPD building. I love it. It's like the entire RPD, but like it's like when they did the showcase, they're like, oh yes, people who play the games will know the map, and
Yeah, if you play the game, you'll know our map and you won't even be lost. Fucking bullshit, dude. Kaden and I both played the games. I played the original. They fucking.
I also played the original.
They.
So yes, they're correct. Like yes, if you know the map, you know the map, but then they made slight changes here and there. Where
They,
there's
they made it so if you know the map,
And then
you're
they
gonna
just
do
like
worse.
fuck
Yeah,
it
no,
up
'cause, like-
with
'cause,
those
like-
very slight
no,
things.
because
Like
in
certain things,
yes, in
you're
so like
I'll survive right here.
Yes.
You'll go there, and now there's 8 doors in that one fucking hallway that all lead to the other hallways. I'm like, what the fuck is this here for?
yeah, so
It's
like
stupid.
in one of the save rooms, there's a dark room in the back of it that's like secluded, where it's just a dark room. It's like okay, I can
Yeah.
go in here and hide. I like go around the I go through the safe room. It's like right by the staircase. If you saw the remake, so by the staircase, it's that save room right there. So I go to the save room, go in the dark room right there. It's like okay, I'm safe in here. I get smacked from behind because there's a doorway behind me now. I'm like, oh, this has 2
Yeah.
entrances now. Also, hi, hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Hello there, Mr. Cayenne. I don't know how to
Hey, yeah,
say
Kai
it.
Smith.
Hi,
Been
Smith.
yeah, been here for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Changed
Maybe
the
I-
changed the name. It was Kai Smith, and then it's Kai and Smith now.
Oh, okay, sure.
But
Oh,
yeah.
hey.
Hello, Jason. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
But yeah, no. So it's the map is weird. It's like
It
it's cool.
will take a second to get used to. Because
I
like
also don't think there's enough hooks for the killer. Because every time I got picked up by the killer, they didn't know where the hooks were at all.
well,
I,
to
think
be
it-
fair, it's a new map, and there was a bunch of hooks everywhere I went.
I didn't see any
But
hooks
the, like-
at all.
but the
I
thing-
think the killer.
But the thing about the hooks is like they're all in like the same hallway. There's like 2 in the same hallway. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I didn't see any like the killer would knock me down, pick me up, and then would just drop me because he didn't know where they were, and I didn't know where they were either. I'd get up and be like, where the fuck are they? You know, I ran around a little bit looking for the look for the hooks for the killer, like, oh, this one right here, guy, because I couldn't see any. Neither could he. The map's really fucking big.
It's
it's like-
huge because it's like
It's like Ridley and Smash big. Like I didn't expect it to be in there at all.
you know what they should have done for the basement, which I'm actually kind of mad about. You know,
What?
they should have made the basement where the stupid like puzzle was, like the one that goes down into the basement. You
That
know,
would have been cool.
where the
I wanted
statues-
that to be. I wanted that to be an exit actually. I
But-
was like, why couldn't they make that an exit? You know.
I could have saw that being the basement. That would have been cool, as making that the basement. But the basement's
But
somewhere
instead-
else. It's like in one of
Instead
the
they made it
offices.
the actual, no, it's the actual basement. Where the
Oh,
dogs are in the hallway. That's where it is.
oh, that's actually pretty better. I like that.
Yeah, it goes straight down and then you're in the basement. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah.
But
No, there's some things like there's one hallway that has an extra like hallway, and it's like, oh, I guess this connects now. And
yeah.
Wait, if I'm thinking what you're whatever game you're talking about isn't, or at least Cayenne Smith says there's some sort of BTS thing or a reference.
Yeah, they
Yes,
added.
They added a
Isn't that
K-pop
the word?
star.
I forgot his name.
The
I
last,
don't remember his name.
I don't remember-
but he-
Jun-
Yeah.
this,
Something like that. He's a K-pop star that was like taken taken advantage of as a K-pop star. So they basically like put him in a
He's
contract he
also
didn't like,
kind of crazy like all of them.
and he's kind of crazy like
all
all
of
of
them
them.
are crazy, yeah.
He hid like screams and shit into his own music, like from people he'd kill.
Oh
He got
yeah.
off
yeah,
that. Yeah, it's some weird shit.
And
I
he uses,
haven't
like,
seen him. I
knives
haven't
or
played him.
something.
I love how they're adding like
Yeah.
they added like a lot of lore to each character.
No, they've been doing
Yeah.
that for a while though. That's pretty dope.
I know, I love that.
Yeah, I like what they do with the already licensed characters because they can't change it too much, but they do add their own little twist to
Mhm.
it. And I think it's pretty. Cool.
Always just like a very slight twist that makes enough of a difference.
Makes it so that maybe it's not the exact same character. But it
Welcome back, guys.
Yeah. Also, speaking of BTS, dude, the BTS burger
What?
or the BTS meal from McDonald's, guys. Tell them.
Should
Tell them
I be
BTS.
concerned?
So you guys remember the
All
whole
the K-pop's
Travis
dead,
Scott
dude.
memory meal with the
Yeah.
tell them Cactus Jack sent you. McDonald's is doing that again, but it's the BTS meal.
Oh no.
So expect a
Oh,
bunch of memes
God.
from K-pop fans going to McDonald's,
I don't want to go to
Playing-
McDonald's anymore.
playing it as
because-
loud as possible.
Yeah.
They're
just
the
don't wanna
fucking
go to
mics.
I can
McDonald's
see it now, just like the McDonald's that was by my house, just like a car with a top down, just blasting BTS music.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Hear that part?
If I see one of those,
Well, it's like I could.
go
No,
get
I don't. Like, no, you can't hear that far with Jason. I was like, when I'm like at that corner, you could probably hear it. It's just like
Yeah, also-
the one by my
Because
house.
You have that big business there.
Also, Jazz, how
Mhm.
does it feel living the Caden life, not having any internet that works?
Oh yeah, it's your turn.
Gotta fucking
It's your
suck.
turn to have the.
We all made fun of him.
Yeah.
And now,
But now it's your turn. Who's
He's
next?
You
never had
must
the internet.
suffer the curse I did
It-
bear.
Mom
it's
said
a
it's his
virus
turn to
that
have the
spreads
internet.
one person at a time. You,
Oh,
you shoot
you're
it
not-
off to
okay,
someone
cool.
else.
You're just out and about. That's dope.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
At least you're not living the Caden life. You're living the just doing shit life.
They're
The life.
actually touching grass and
Oh, I
breathing
don't
air.
think
Oh
they
my
call that.
god.
Yeah, I think they call it
Um,
the life.
a life, yes. The mythical life.
They're actually touching grass.
Grass? I haven't seen grass in the longest
Oh
time.
my god, what the hell is grass? My bad. What is it?
Shit.
Never heard of it in my life.
I don't know. Anyway, New Dead by Daylight. Opinions, I like the killer, like the stupid funny flashbang. Map, mixed feelings. I like the map, but also don't like it at the same time.
Yeah. If I were to review each perk, Jill's best perk is the totem one. The other one makes it so when she's unhooked, she has 40% of her health back, which is pretty decent. It might be reused, but I'm not sure how much it will be used.
Pretty decent if your teammate's
But-
a dick and tries to like unhook you, and then they get smacked, so you run away, and then you go find your friend that can actually heal
Yeah.
you and actually
Or
cares
you just
about you.
or you just run that with
Self
self
med.
heal.
Yeah.
So self heal that. So when you get unhooked, you heal yourself, but that requires you to get hooked. You know, and it's only helpful when you get hooked. And you will probably get hooked when you play, but higher level play, you won't want to get hooked at all. It's like preparing to get your ass beat. You don't want to do that. You want to beat their ass using perks to help you beforehand. So the totem one's gonna be good. The blast mine, I don't think it's gonna be used like at all. It's just too like iffy. It's like, ah yes, do this at a certain point in time. To predict they're gonna break the generator, which is like you can do, but it's not really useful. And Leon's perks, he has the one where he's completely quiet when he's healing. That's pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's you'll like self heal for that, or have somebody else heal you. Mainly self heal, because if anybody comes near you, you just heal yourself and don't make any noise. That way, they can't hear you going "Ugh, and whatnot. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's how it is, man.
It's a great representation.
Yeah, flashbang is funny meme. Haha. Flash go
Flashbang.
bang bang.
Flashbang, it's so funny.
Killer go blind.
Flashbang.
But I've already seen people countering it pretty easily. Like
Yeah.
I was running away, I dropped one, and Nemesis just did a full 180 while walking backwards, until it blew up, and then turned back around.
Yeah,
So,
go
like-
ahead, show us something.
Yeah, but he just did a moonwalk.
He did.
Yeah.
He moonwalked on him. It's like
Yeah, so, so it's gonna be situational. You have to catch people off guard with it, which is gonna be
I
hard.
never knew Michael Jackson was like 8 feet something.
Yeah, dude, Nemesis and Michael Jackson, basically the same person. No one knows, same thing. But But,
Where's his white suit and hat though?
he doesn't have it yet. It's gonna be as a DLC cosmetic.
of course, yes.
Ah, I see, I see.
Anyway, it was
But,
Yeah, every
I-
time you just walk near him, all you can hear is Invisible Man.
Hell yeah, dude. But and then Leon's last perk, I don't remember what it does. What's the last perk do?
Was it
Kate?
bite the bullet?
No, I think it's the healing one.
Was it the one where you have to be next to people and like do things faster or something? I don't know.
That's like the main. That's Dwight's perks. It's some weird shit. What is this image?
I don't remember what it is.
That's funny. But I don't remember what it does. So it's either really good and I'm just stupid, or it's not good and I just completely forgot.
I don't remember. All I do is funny flashbang. I end up flashbanging myself like 1 out of 3 times.
But yeah.
Funny
Also,
flashbang.
Nemesis has some cool perks, but they're all very
Yeah.
situational. I'm pretty sure.
Joker.
Yeah.
It's
But
a,
you know, other than that,
I have a
Sea
feeling.
Virus thing is a weird gimmick.
Yeah.
They added zombies, which are annoying because you can't like get them to go away from you unless you like using pallet on them, which makes noise. So
And
really,
waste the
you don't
pallet.
have-
Which
Yeah.
Nemesis-
Oh no, Nemesis has a really good perk actually. I just realized One of them is whenever somebody gets hit by a zombie, that zombie glows yellow, so you know somebody's over there, which is really helpful because then you can walk over there and smack them with your tentacle twice to kill them.
I do know Elvis.
Oh yeah, that's like
Yeah.
his best work.
Yeah, from what I remember, that's his best work.
Yeah.
I think that's. Yeah, I agree. Best
It's all like
work. Out of the
mediocre.
guys.
It's
They're
like,
all.
there's,
agreed,
like-
they're all mediocre.
they're all moderate. Like, oh, they're decent.
They're fine.
I just
funny.
didn't realize his
Really
perks are only gonna be
stupid.
useful for him, right?
Yeah.
Because no other killers get zombies.
Mm-mm.
So like zombie
Yeah.
hits somebody, that's not gonna help them.
The
And
zombie should have been a perk. That would have been cool. But no, it's like
yeah,
it's his helpers.
it's- well, it could have been like really fucking broken if they were a perk. If they go on every character.
Dude,
I mean, yeah, duh.
the Oni
Yeah.
with like zombies who can like suck their
Yeah.
blood. That would ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Remember when the Oni came out and he did that 180 on the stairs for you?
He did a complete 180 on the fucking in a tiny ass staircase.
He drifted and
He
smacked
goes
you.
down, turns left, like instantly goes down to hit me.
And if you don't
Oh,
know,
he's like getting-
and if you don't know, Oni when he's in his stupid state, he's hard to like move.
Yeah. So his whole thing is he runs really fast in a direction, but he's hard to turn. But in the original, it wasn't really that hard to turn with him. So he would just run in that direction and then do a fucking full 180 on you.
You
And
just
hit
do
you.
like a fucking cartwheel.
Pull a Yui real quick and be like, "Hey, bitch, I'm on my way."
Yeah, it was.
There's a time where I have the big brain. I am like, all right, I'm running down these stairs. I can jump over the railing and risk getting hit on my way down, or I can just quickly do a 180, go down the stairs. He'll have to stop and then rush again. So I go down, being smart, big brain. He fucking just 180s it, hits me. I'm like, are you serious?
And he goes down
Always gotta
instantly,
do
and he was at
spin
full
your
health.
around and
It was funny because
yeah,
I,
'cause that move one shots you.
I was watching from a
He
distance.
literally just doesn't.
I was
that's-
watching him
that's
from a
all he
distance,
does.
and I saw
Just-
Sean just get smacked and like his body fall around. I'm like, welp.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's dead.
I do not know Canon Reports. Is it? Did we
But,
stream it? I thought it
I
might just.
streamed it, yeah.
Okay. It was stupid, but
I was not there for that because I do not pay attention.
Yeah, but it was a while ago. But this shit was
it was a while ago, like 6 months ago, most. No. It
Probably-
would have
actually,
been
That might be before.
no. It would have been during the everlasting Halloween event.
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind.
Until
I was here.
fucking past Thanksgiving in like December.
Yeah.
I was here. I was here by that time.
They made fun of it, or they mentioned on the fucking
I
like,
don't know Canon
Resident Evil showcase. They were like,
We're working.
ah,
We're working on this year's Halloween
on-
event.
oh, this year's Halloween event. It's always worth it. It's always really fun. No, that shit doesn't come out
Not
until January most of the time.
Always.
It's not fun. It's just collect these things so you can get nothing. So, so it's whatever. But it's
The skins are cool, but it's like,
You don't get enough to actually get one,
mhm.
so that's great.
And
But yeah,
Well, that sucks. I didn't watch Disney.
I don't like Disney.
I recognize the name.
Maybe
Oh, that sucks. Society.
Sad Society. Oh, that's
Wait,
Sad
age
Society.
20. Well, too bad. He died.
Ooh.
Just how people be.
Also,
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't know.
It's like if somebody dies, it's kind of just what happens. You're gonna die eventually. So it doesn't really matter.
At age 20, but he was from 1933 to 2019. I don't think those add up.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. Age
Yeah.
20.
Ah, yes.
Kids,
Yeah.
you know math,
I'm
dumbass.
sorry, I guess.
Fucking idiot.
That's the word.
Yeah, he fought in World War II. That's pretty sick of him. But
Fought
then
in World War
after-
II and also
afterward-
showed up a few years ago.
He was on
you know.
Disney.
Ed-
When he passed away.
20.
Yeah.
You know, age 20.
Yeah, you know.
Totally.
It's
not
It's
by that
actually
time
young,
you'd be like,
But so I guess like the other main topic today. Well, no, there's actually a couple main topics today. Some on the other side.
Yeah.
"Wait, no,
Um,
I actually never know the main topics. So
Because-
I'm just here.
You
For the
know,
ride.
speaking of dumbass zombies,
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Stupid.
Time.
we have been playing Call of Duty
Oh,
Cold War recently.
I already know where this is going.
A shit ton.
Like a
Because-
bunch.
A
Like,
bunch. Like every day or every 2 days. Like it's like we play it for a long time.
That's still a
Play
lot.
probably too much.
yeah, we
but
play way
it's,
too
it's
much.
been fun.
It's been fun.
Zombies is great. I like the mode. I like how they do it. They have a new mode called Outbreak, which is like a big open world survival thing. You do objectives and you go to the next harder difficulty world. It's kind of cool. And they recently added a new Easter egg for it. And
Oh, there goes Jazz again.
goodbye, Jazz. Again, Jazz
Bye,
will
Jazz.
Yeah.
be back.
Oh,
Welcome back,
they're
Jazz.
back again.
Welcome back, Jazz.
But they added a new Easter egg that's it was really fun to solve. But it's
It's
complete
so
bullshit.
stupid, and it's not worth it, and the final part sucks.
So it takes like 4 hours to get to the final part.
Not joking. We timed it. It legitimately takes 4 hours because of how we play the game.
We even had a speedrun strat later we discovered. I don't know if it's already a thing or not, but what's something we started doing, where if you die on round 4, when you respawn, you come back with an orange version of the gun you have as your loadout. And orange is the best rarity, which means it does the most damage.
Yeah.
So what we've been doing, and if you die on round 3, you get a purple one, and yada yada. So what we've been doing is round 1, we complete the objective as fast as possible. Then when we go to leave, you can do this thing with the object that teleports you to the next level. If you smack with a melee, like a knife, before it teleports you there, it breaks it and sends you to the 3rd level. So what we do is we do the first objective, go to the fucking thing, smack to get to the 3rd level,
Skip the second level.
go to the 3rd level. One of us dies, respawns with a purple gun. Basically, we go through that. We go to the 4th area after doing the Easter egg steps, and then one of us dies, or both of us die. We get a different gun.
Basically, one person dies over and over again, and we pack a
Yeah.
punch, and we do all that
Because it gives you
stuff.
points as well, so you can pack a punch. So you basically get pack a punch tier 2, like orange, like rarity of the gun you want, and it's pretty good.
That's
But then after you do all that shit, it takes like an hour, maybe 2 hours. I don't know.
2 hours.
But you do the objective, you get to the final part of the Easter egg. That shit is so tough. I feel like they've already nerfed it a little bit because there were too many zombies at the last part.
Mhm.
And then they made it so there's like no enemies near the last part.
Yeah, I
So you do
didn't see
that.
any boss like enemies in that last part.
There's a couple, and then the final fight, you get 8 minutes, which actually is 6 minutes because the NPCs talk for 2 minutes while nothing happens. So you have 6 minutes to beat this giant boss while a bunch of zombies just keep getting spawned on you over and over again, with super zombies as well. Everything's just there, and your weapons don't do a lot of damage to the big bad guy. You have to break his armor, then shoot at orbs and shit.
And-
It's stupid.
And his
The
health bar,
dumbest shit.
and his health bar isn't in correlation to his actual health bars. Like the more times you shoot him, you don't actually do damage to his health bar. It's when you
You put him in a weakened state, which you can then shoot balls. That when you break a ball, it
take
does
a third of his
1/3
health
damage.
because there's 3 balls you need
Yeah.
to break. So once you break all
Yeah,
3,
and-
that's his health bar, and it's like okay.
Uh-huh. And Kaden and I, we got to
The last
1/3 of health left, and then we died.
and
When
when
you die in that part, it's just impossible to get
It's
back.
over.
It's tough.
It's
you can't
over.
really do shit at that point. It's like you're basically dead. But yeah, and it sucks. But you don't have the time to do shit. It's just like great. So we have yet to beat it, but
we got close, and I think if we have another person, we'll be able to do it. But
yeah.
there's a little problem with that now, so we won't be able to do it for a while. Anyway,
No, but the thing that sucks though,
It takes-
is not only are we, it takes forever.
it's like
not only are
the
we going
steps.
to finish the game,
The steps aren't even hard.
but half of the time, what we're having to
Long
fight.
and boring.
We have to wait for we have to hope the game just doesn't decide to fuck up randomly and crash or disconnect.
We're
us.
always like fighting against like either a disconnection error, connection error, or a game crash.
Yeah, so we've got the game timer, we've got the game timer, and we've got when the game fucks up timer.
We have 3 timers
And
we're
it's just
fighting.
like-
It's like
It's just
Ooh.
it's not fun. But yeah, and so it's not the best. And then we try to do round based zombies because we like zombies like round based.
I love round based.
Um,
That's my favorite. I've been
it's
playing
fun.
zombies for a long time.
Yeah, and we try to go to high rounds because there's a challenge where you get to round 100, which isn't that hard because before enemies would stop leveling up and getting stronger at round 40. Now it's like round 80, I think, something like that, because they constantly get their health. They got their health quadrupled, so it was like 40,000, I think.
Yeah, it's
Or-
really
no.
noticeable.
It was
It's
30,000 was their max before, and now it's it's 100. It's great. It's great.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a fun challenge to do, but
Every time we try to do it, the game fucking crashes, or the
If-
internet stops working properly, and one of us gets detected and can't rejoin.
and it's like,
Yeah,
well, we
fun.
just spent like the last hour and a half trying to get to round 30.
Yeah, hour and a half, 2 hours, did round 30, only for the game to then not let one of us continue, or just the game crashed completely and we both get kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
So, while we would love to do that challenge, the game isn't stable enough. I have a PS4 Pro, by the way. So you wouldn't think anything bad would happen, but
I think
It-
you've
it
had more
can't handle
crashes
it.
than me. I had like
Uh,
3.
well, I'm usually the host, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. I guess yeah.
But no, it's stupid though. It
It's-
shouldn't crash that much. It's hard to even want to do it because like when I get around 100, my PS4 is not gonna make it. No matter what happens, it just will never make it to that level. So I want to do it, but at the same time, I don't.
But what I've been doing instead of trying to get around 100, I did a different challenge. I'm trying to unlock the Dark Ether camo, which is like the Dark Matter camo for Call of Duty. And if you don't know what that Dark Matter camo is, it's the camo for unlocking all the camos on all the guns. And so if you do that in zombies, where you unlock all the zombies camos for like most of the guns, you get the Dark Ether camo, which looks
Yeah.
cool. And I was like, that'd be cool. So I've been doing that
Yeah, but it requires
a
You know
lot
what?
of time.
level up every weapon and then unlock every camo for the weapon.
Yes.
It isn't too hard. It's just
It's
knowing
just-
this is time consuming.
Yeah, you have to unlock. You have to first level up the weapon, and then oh yeah, you're thinking like, oh yeah, do the challenges where I level up the weapon to get the camos. Well, it's like
Mm.
you get the easy challenges first, like get 2,000 kills while you're leveling up the weapon, and the harder challenge is like, oh yeah, let's get 20 kills without taking damage. Like at level 50 when the weapon's almost fully leveled up, and it's like, okay, might as well not start the challenges until my weapon's fully leveled up.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And that's kind of just I don't know. It's just a fun challenge to go for.
yeah, I already got
Another thing.
got 3 of the weapons done. I got the AK-74U, the M16, and the knife. The knife
Yeah.
was fun. I also have I almost have the Gallo. I just need to get more headshots with the Gallo. Then I'll be done with the Gallo.
Yeah, I got the knife, the shovel, and the M16 currently. I think I have the AK as well. So,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool though.
Alright, see.
But no, another thing zombies is great with is exfilling. They added a way so that you don't have to just die at the end and stuff. You could actually leave and survive and get more rewards.
if only
that
it was,
is-
if only it was that simple. It's like
only
I'm
the
done.
game
I want to go
worked.
leave. Yeah.
That's such a good idea. I'm done. I want to leave. So you call the exfil in on a certain round. It's every round that ends with 1 and 16 or 1 and 6.
So after
like,
round 11, so as soon as round 11
round
hits, you have a chance to
16,
exfil, and every 5 rounds after that, you're
21,
able to exfil.
26, such and such, right? And it's actually a pretty cool idea, and it'd be great. You get more rewards for exfilling than if you were to just die. Problem is, every fucking time you try to exfil, it just does not work properly. There's always one zombie out of bounds somewhere that it counts, and it doesn't let you kill because, like for example, one of the big strats to do is to get like an attack helicopter, or not attack helicopter, a chopper gunner, so that you can see where every enemy is and shoot them and kill them quickly. Problem is, when you're on round 36 and you're trying to exfil to get those good old juicy rewards, and you kill every enemy and there's no more diamonds left and nobody's left, but it says there's 2 enemies left. Because what happens is with the big radiation dudes is when you kill them, they split into 2. And it doesn't give them markers until they're completely done. And you also can't hurt them until they're completely done. So when you kill those guys and you're just, and they spawn last, so when you kill those guys and you're just waiting for them to split apart, and the timer runs out because you don't have the time because they're splitting apart.
You only have a
can't
minute
damage them,
to kill everything.
it's the dumbest shit ever. And honestly, I've gotten to the point where I don't even try to exfil anymore. I just go as long as I can. Because exfilling is basically like, alright, yep, I'm ready to die. Because obviously if you don't kill every last zombie, one of the zombies will use a rocket launcher at the helicopter trying to pick you up because fuck you. So, it's great.
It's funny. It's like at some points, it's like, do you guys want to do the Easter egg? Which is like, we'll go out of our way to
It's
do
supposed
the
to be
Easter
harder. The Easter egg is supposed to be harder, but you can honestly do all the steps in the Easter egg faster and have a better chance to actually survive than if you were to exfil.
Mhm.
Because there would be a zombie out of bounds somewhere that just isn't spawning in. Or isn't showing up, and it's great. It's real fun.
We've done the Firebase Z Easter egg so many times, just because it's like, yeah, I'm done. Let's go
It's
let's leave the map, and it's like, yeah, we'll just do the Easter egg because it's like we want some
Yeah.
rewards.
Round 36 comes, we can exfil, but we're like, no, let's just go to the round. We can go to round 37.
Do the
we
boss
can
fight.
exfil and do the boss fight, and then get the exfil rewards for round 36. Yeah, that's honestly the smarter option, and it's sad. I don't like the exfil anymore. There's no point. There's just too much risk for no reward. Like you get rewards if you do it successfully, but you're never gonna get those rewards because there's always gonna be one zombie out of fucking bounds. It's great.
I was on round 51 and I decided to exfil. I had one zombie left who was just chilling out of bounds, and I couldn't find him until I saw him last minute. But I was using a shotgun, so I couldn't kill him. And he was
Yeah.
just vibing out there. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, good time, good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but No, but besides zombies, the game modes have been fun. There was a
Die Hard Point.
there's die hard point, which is just hard point, but if you step on the objective or you kill somebody, you have a die or you have a
Cranked
timer that shows a cranked. Yeah, that if you don't kill somebody or step on a point before it goes to 0, you explode. And the more people you kill, the stronger you get. You get like new perks and whatnot. And it's pretty cool.
Like like when you die, you explode, causing like an AOE damage. And
Yeah.
it's basically a bunch of explosions. You explode for no reason sometimes.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't get. It's too explosive. There's just like everyone's always exploding. You look at grenade launchers, and then you explode because you stab somebody that was gonna explode when they died, and then so they blow you up, and it's like, well, shit, now I blew up. Now somebody else is blowing up. It's fun, but
It's funny.
also not.
Also,
But-
our famous line for anytime we play some multiplayer. Well, if I can't aim, might as well blow up everything around you.
Yeah, the grenade launcher. Can't hit him with the sniper? Pull out the grenade launcher. Can't hit him with an assault rifle? Pull out the grenade launcher. Can't aim, just boom, you know?
Just blow up everything around them.
Because then they'll die, they'll get killed. You might die too, but who cares? Because they'll die.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's fun. Minus,
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But
There's-
no, they added the 4v4, v4, 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 v4 elimination mode, which is pretty fun. I enjoy it. I like to play it solo though, 'cause my teammates.
we played it. We played it-
Stupid
We
times.
played it once.
Whose fault was that?
Well, I think we played it twice, but the first time you got disconnected because your internet was bad. Second time,
Oh, not my internet. It's because it's fucking Sony. They've been having problems recently. But
no, it was like you're actually.
oh no, wait! You're the time my fucking internet got unplugged.
Yeah.
obviously my internet.
That was your internet that time. The second
No,
time
my
was
internet. Okay, yeah, no,
That-
my internet's not bad. Trust
no,
me.
it's not bad. It was just
It
like
literally got unplugged.
it was. Yeah, he literally had
Yeah.
internet like hardware issues because it was unplugged. But
Because it got unplugged.
yeah, but so
But
you
anyway,
got disconnected.
We played it more than two times. Just honestly, every time we spawn in, we fucking die, and it's just like you spawn in, you get killed, and then if your entire team's wiped, you're dead. And
Your timer, respawn tickets. I never use all my respawn tickets.
I survive a lot longer when I'm playing with randoms because I don't have to worry about them too much, and they know not to be the biggest of stupids sometimes. But I was playing with Caden once, and I got fucking pushed under the map, which is great. Good times. Good times.
Yeah, you actually filled the bug report for that.
I did, yeah. I posted it and everything. And they-
He uploaded a video of the dumb bug.
Yeah, I believe they were
He had to make sure to check it so we weren't talking about anything.
racist or anything like that. 'Cause we're not racist. We just gotta check to make sure we didn't say anything.
And sometimes it slips
No,
out when
it's
we're a little tired, and we're usually a little tired when we play.
Oh yeah, I was tired as fuck. That was like it was like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
So yeah, it was really I was really tired. But no, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Multiplayer's fun though. I enjoy killing people. Diamatis are stupid. They're fun.
Dual Diamatis, man.
You just aim at somebody and you just shoot them with pink fucking cloud of death. It's great. It's great.
Just
It's great.
bam, 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 they're dead. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Unless you
It's like that
explode.
one game
Then it's like, well, or unless they
It's like
spawn
that one-
behind you.
in what's it called? Where they're playing airsoft or paintball or whatever. And he goes, hey, no full
No.
auto in the building. He's like, it's not full auto. He's like, what? And he shoots it. He's like, this is. Just
Bam!
fucking
Slow.
line of
He's like,
bullets.
he's like,
He's
oh,
damn. Yeah, that's
that's the Diamatis.
what the Diamatis are. They're just that's not full auto.
This is Fallout. Bam.
really fast. Yeah, it's great. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There was one. There's a session of multiplayer where you and Jason kept getting kill cams, or the final like the.
Yeah, fucking, we got a clan. We got Marcel. You know, it's sick. Shared brain cell. And I get the first kill cam. Jason gets the second kill cam. I'm like, all right, Caden, it's up to you. I get the third kill cam, and then Caden didn't get a kill cam. Thanks, Caden.
I'm sorry,
But,
I'm bad at the game.
But it was stupid because basically I remember one of those kill cams was just me running into a cloud of smoke, killing everyone inside, and then running around chasing people around and shooting them
Don't
in
you
the back.
remember the second, or the one of the times
The-
where you shot people? You actually picked up my knife.
Yeah. So the thing is, my buttons to pick items up in the game, it's just square to pick up instantly. Because I don't like having to hold, because holding takes more time. Sometimes you need to think fast and grab things quickly, but you can't when you have to hold for a second or two. So When I keep accidentally doing multiplayer, because I can do it in zombies fine, I'm like okay with it. But in multiplayer, I keep accidentally killing somebody and going to reload and picking up their weapon. So I killed one dude, picked up his weapon, was like fuck it, killed another dude, picked up Caden's knife, and then stabbed the last dude and then blew up because he was exploding. So
It was
yeah.
funny.
But it was stupid. Good time.
Because you shot two people with the DMR. I was like, well, I need to heal. You went to go reload your gun, and you picked up something like AR. And like, well, and then you shot the AR, and then you went to go pick up your DMR, but you picked up my knife, and then you stabbed a dude with it.
Yeah. It looked cool as fuck, honestly. I just kept switching weapons like gun game or something. But it was not
Stupid.
intentional, unfortunately.
Because he was panicking the entire time. It's like, what? I got a knife!
Oh, my guns! My guns! Fuck!
He was-
Knife! Die! And then I fucking exploded, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, all in all, Call of Duty has been really fun to play. I enjoyed Cold War.
Mhm.
Fucking maxed out the battle pass already.
Same.
Reached level 200, so
I'm
I've
level
got
like 150.
Prestige 4, which is
150
pretty
now.
sick. Prestige 5, I think. It goes 55, and then level 1 is Prestige 1,
Mhm.
and then level 2 is Prestige. Maybe it is 4, I don't know. But yeah, it's been fun. And yeah,
Quite
we're
enjoyable.
gonna. What?
Quite enjoyable.
Yeah, quite enjoyable indeed.
So, I guess on the topic of gun, well, I don't know how to transition to this.
Wait. What are you trying to transition to? Tell me give me like a slight hint.
You reloading.
Me reloading. Okay. Wait, like me not knowing how to reload?
Well, like, I'm trying to change this to that topic in general. Because
No, I know, I get you, but like you're using that as an example. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's the copy I think you had. Then yeah. No, honestly, Call of Duty's been really fun. It's just like sometimes I wish I can get in the action more, which is why I recently purchased a VR headset. That's the topic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been playing with guns in that, and I'm fucking stupid.
He doesn't know how to reload guns.
I don't know how to reload guns. I'm playing Pavlov VR, and I feel like I'll spawn in with a gun and be like, all right, I'm about to fuck these guys up, and then I'll shoot a couple of times, and I'll be like, all right, how do I reload this thing? Do I do this? No. This? No. What the fuck do I do?
And then he ends up
Press the
dropping
button,
his gun.
falls out. Cool. Drop my gun. There was a time when I was running up to a building, people were on the second floor looking down, and I'm like, I have an idea. Their entire enemy team's in there. I'm gonna throw a grenade in there. So I grab my grenade, pull the pin, look up, and the dude's looking down at me, has the grenade handed, like his hands out with the grenade, and he just drops it. I throw my grenade, I'm like, oh fuck, and then I blow up, and he just starts laughing. So he knows I don't know what I'm doing. I know I don't know what I'm doing. Shit's stupid, and it was a lot of dumb shit like that. I tried to throw my gun up in the air so I could pull the pin of a grenade and then toss it and catch my gun. And I completely missed my gun on the way down. I fucking missed the grenade, so I just tossed it in front of me. I threw my gun up, tossed it in front of me, tried to catch it, missed it. Was like, fuck, looks forward. He just walked past the grenade. Damn it, he shot me. I got knife kills though. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's fun to get knife
No,
kills.
when
But I play a lot of VR games. They're fun.
yeah, you got a VR headset, and it was.
Mhm.
I used to talk, when we first started playing the game, I was in a call with him and just had him talk about how to reload guns. And it's like, how do I reload the M16? And it's like, I know how to reload an M16. Like, oh yeah, you push the pin to like have the drop clip, and then you put the clip in there, and then pull the thing back, and then it's loaded.
Yeah.
He couldn't find the button because there is no button.
I would just, no, I mean there is. It's like a. So the thing is, the controls for it is you have your grip buttons and you have your trigger buttons, and in order to change the mag, you need to hold the trigger button on the mag with your left hand to pull it out, or your right hand if you're doing right-handed. But you have to pull that out. But I kept trying to grab it using the grip button, and that's why I was doing it wrong. So then when I found out you do that, pulled that out, grabbed a clip, put it in. Fucking what's the thing on the right side called? Hit him,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. What's the thing on the right side of the gun called? You rack the bullet or whatever. I don't know.
You mean the back side or the right side? What's on the
Right side.
Right side. On what gun?
The
breach?
like a fucking I don't know. Anyway, you do another thing and then you have the gun ready. But I didn't know how to do any of that, and so I went to the training range and went through every gun and learned how to reload it. And then I played zombies in it, and I fucking lost because I didn't know how to reload.
A 1911.
1911. Because it was tough. Because they run really fast at you. It's not like normal zombies. They run at you. They sprint. So you have to like
Not panic.
quickly press the button, put a clip in, and then
Yeah. So, I'm gonna try to get a VR headset pretty soon because we talked about it. We were gonna do this whole funny thing when we both got VR
Yeah.
headsets because we're gonna like play Resident Evil 4 VR because the whole reason like, oh, I'm gonna get a VR
that's-
headset.
yeah,
And
Ninja.
yes, and we were both like, hey, we should both get a VR headset, and when we start playing a game, we should say a certain line.
Mhm.
and-
Almost for an anime
Yes.
of questionable quality.
And do you wanna repeat what you did when you turned back?
So Caden didn't get his headset yet. He's not gonna get one for a while. I asked him if he was gonna get one soon, and he said probably not, probably in like a month or two. And I was like, all right, well then I'm not gonna like hold off. I'm just gonna get it now.
Mhm.
Then when you get yours, you know, we can play stuff together. But in honor of Caden and that thing we said we would do, when I put my headset on for the first time, I was alone in my room. Lights were off. Oh, I mean it was like daytime, so you know, the sun was up, whatnot. But like my TV was off, everything was off, my computer was off, and I just faced forward and I said, "Link start," and I turned it on, and then I cringed immediately. How fucking stupid that was. But you know, it's for Caden. It was representing the homie, and I'm alright with that, you know.
It was.
But,
I'm proud. I am happy he actually did it. But it's just stupid. It was like, it was a joke. It's like, haha, we should do this if we totally do it. And that was the joke.
Yeah.
And then he actually did it.
I did it.
Cringe. But also, I don't mean to call you out, but in like the first day you got your VR headset, you punched your TV, right?
No, yeah, actually I did. I punched my TV playing Super Hot.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it was Super Hot. It was something else.
It was no super
No,
hot.
it was
Because then you,
Super Hot. It was
because then you
Super Hot.
banged your hand on the desk while playing.
VR chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what's that other game which is now your Discord status and your profile pic?
Gorilla Tag, the game where people break their furniture completely and destroy their rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
We'll talk about that.
it's great. That game's really fun, but I fucked myself up. Like I fell off something immediately at the very beginning, and I was like, whoa! I got very
Motion sick.
I got very not motion sick. I got very like, what the fuck, you know?
Mm.
Um,
Vertigo?
yeah, vertigo. I got vertigo from when I fell, because I fell really quick.
Mhm.
People added custom maps to Gorilla Tag.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It's like New York City, but like you're like a giant gorilla. That's actually pretty
It's
sick.
funny. But yeah, no.
The ISS with 0G Gorilla Tag. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's been playing, but he got like, when did you get it? Like within the last week, right?
Yeah, I got nothing last week.
Yeah. Pretty
Minecraft, obviously.
Yeah.
It's I wasn't used Whomp's Fortress. I gotta get that. So it's tiring to play though. It's a lot of exercise. So like I want to constantly play VR, but like my body hurts completely. I played it like 4 days in a row for like 8 hours at a time.
I
each
find it
day.
hilarious when you mention this to me, because he's got
Uh-huh.
more exercise with a VR headset in the last week than he has with Ring Fit Adventure.
Ever, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Ring Fit Adventure is exercise, but VR
You know,
VR is like haha funny monkey. You know,
I bet you can combine both of them, but you haven't tried it yet.
probably could, but I'm not going to. There'd be no point.
Exercising VR. You don't play Ring Fit Adventure?
No, why would I do that when I could fucking squat while playing Beat Saber or squat while playing what's the other game I fucking love? It's oh man, I'm gonna be sad that I forgot the name of it. It's really dope. It's a music-based shooter game, Pistol Whip. That game is fun as fuck, but you have to like dodge shit all the time. There's like mini guns that get shot at you. You have to crouch under and like duck the entire way. It's fun, but it's really tiring.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, why would I do, like
I mess
two
with,
two squats to beat a bad guy in fucking
Mhm.
Ring Fit when I could do a million squats to not get hit shot in a Pistol Whip, you know?
I've always liked VR and I always want to explore its technology uses. That was going to be one of my projects, but then I did architecture instead.
Yeah.
So-
I always thought it was a little simple and it was like
Mhm.
a little gimmicky at the point, so I'm like, I don't really care about it. But like, they're adding actual games to it. One thing I installed recently, Doom 3 VR.
Oh,
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Horror game. Because Doom 3 was more of a horror game. It had like dark atmosphere and whatnot, so it's pretty cool. So I'm excited to play that.
I've always liked VR technology and always wanted to see where it leads. So
We're also going to be playing some good old Duel Monsters VR soon. That'll be fun.
mm-hmm.
Cause you can be a PC player and play it. So he's gonna help. He's gonna teach me. I'm gonna live in the world of VR while he teaches me through the world of PC.
Yeah.
And
No.
yeah. We also played Uno. Shit was stupid.
We played VR chat and
So
played
one
Uno.
time,
It was fucking
Caden was at 2 cards and he looks over at me because there's a button you press to call Uno when somebody has 1 card left. So he looks over at me and I'm looking straight at him. I got my finger pointed at the button, ready to press it.
and you can't push the button fast enough other than like an actual person trying to mash the button.
No, because the thing is, it's not fair either. Because even if let's say I was a PC player, all I had to do was press that button until I heard your card go in, or not press the button. I had to look at the button until I heard your card go in, and then immediately press it. So even if you threw it, you wouldn't have the time to look at it fast enough. It's a little flawed in that sense.
I threw it and started mashing the button, but then Sean already called it before I could mash the button.
Yeah. I picked Uno because I thought it'd be funny.
It was
I wanted
funny.
to play Among Us, but Caden was like, "I don't want to play Among Us. That sounds like too much fun."
Well,
So, like,
to be fair, we were only gonna hop
uh,
on for like a second because we're downloading Dead by Daylight. But then
And then I dabbed on him. I dabbed on Caden.
he also did a cringe. He was
A little finger point thing.
he did the cringe finger point thing.
Watching on crossplay.
So
Okay.
so a little joke. The problem we have with Cold War is like, and just Warzone in general, I think we mentioned before. It always tells you like, hey, turn on crossplay to help us, and it's like, no, I don't like getting headshot across the map with someone not even trying. And so we turn it off. And then Sean always like says in the ooh voice, and then like when we first hop into VR chat, I was like, oh, hey Sean, and he was like, he was messing with the model, and he did the thing to me. And it took me, I was like, oh, do you want to turn on crossplay? And like he did the funny cringy ooh voice. And it took me a second because he actually in real life has to do the finger thing to actually do that. So in real life, he did the cringy finger point thing to himself, like by himself. It was funny, but I don't know. So,
Basically, everyone died.
yeah, no, Sean muted. Jason has,
Yeah, I'm still eating food.
yeah. Jazz can't speak.
Sorry about that. Jazz can't say anything.
Jason's just kind of vibing.
Jason's here. And I'm eating. So,
Yeah.
good luck. Good luck. Just entertain the stream while everyone's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with that.
I mean, that was pretty much it about VR.
I'm back. Yeah, no, it's just been fun. A lot of games I got already that I enjoy.
Okay, there you see. But it was like, well, I was mentioning Sean had to do the cringy finger thing in real life to do in VR chat. So
Yeah. Fun times though.
it was cringe.
Yeah, I got a lot of games for not a lot of games. Like a lot of the games are free. Like Pavlov is free right now on the Oculus Quest 2. Super Hot went on sale right before I was about to buy it. I was like, I want to buy it, but I want to wait a little bit. 'Cause it's $25. I don't want to buy it for 25. I'll wait a little bit. And then it was 15, and I was like, oh shit, okay.
But yeah.
But yeah, I've been enjoying it. Beat Saber's fun. Expert is tough, but Beat Saber is fun.
I'm surprised they haven't made a Dance Dance Revolution.
For your toes?
Well, like just in general, Dance Dance Revolution in VR, that would be cool. Or just like, is there like an actual like, questions for later?
No, not questions for later.
Like an actual dancing game, like a Just Dance for VR. Have they done that yet?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I didn't know that. That was like questions for later because I'll do like more research on that. I don't know. Anyway, so that was that. And that was just like the other day when he was playing Pavlov and not knowing how to reload a gun.
Hatsune Miku VR, dude.
Shut it. I'm still here, still listening. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I know.
They have Persona songs in
Beat
Beat
Saber.
Saber
I
on
forgot about that. What was it?
second-
What was it? Persona
You know
dancing.
Stardew with the song Heaven.
Persona
thought it was,
dancing in in VR or virtual reality or something like that. Let me check. I have SideQuest open. It was.
Persona dancing and
I think it was dancing in VR. I'm checking right now.
dancing in virtual light. I don't know.
I have it downloaded as well. Download Oh, that's not anything.
It was something, but it was fine.
Fucking specialist from Persona 5 is playing my phone right now, apparently.
Specialist from Persona 5.
Or not Persona 5, Persona.
Persona 1?
Just Persona the series, dumbass. Persona 1? No. The fuck?
What?
Making fun of you.
It was a never mind.
Persona 1? Okay, buddy. I have the SAO manga on my phone still.
I do too. I still have it on my files on my phone. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of it ever. It is now a memento of like how dumb that was.
Dude. I have 2 of them installed. Does that make them mementos? You just think slam.
I just threw
What was that?
I just threw my phone on my desk. I didn't actually slam anything.
Okay. It's just stupid.
I guess the only other like thing, because kind of like wrap this up, because we do have something else planned after this. We're actually gonna play a game.
Unfortunately. I mean, yeah.
Surprise, surprise! We're gonna play a game. We're gonna play some Monster Hunter because earlier this morning, Monster Hunter had a digital event of their 3.0 for Monster Hunter Rise, and I haven't streamed Monster Hunter Rise ever. I think Jason streamed it, and I played on Jason's channel.
Persona dancing in VR song pack. That's all it was.
It's cool. But yeah. So we're gonna play some Monster Hunter 2.0 because 3.0 is supposed to come out in a couple hours, right, Jason?
In like 4.5 hours.
Yeah. So we have a bunch of stuff to like actually do. We'll do the 2.0 stuff, and then we'll go to 3.0 stuff. So I'm actually gonna stream a game in a bit. So that's cool, right? Guys?
Streaming content
Yeah,
that's like a month old.
I'm just gonna for copyright
Well.
music. So I do
No.
apologize.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we played Mario Kart the other day. That was stupid. Trying to think. Oh yeah, no, SMT Nocturne came out. I haven't been able to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nocturne.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it. I actually love Nocturne.
That's not true. He doesn't like that game at all. He's not gonna play it. He hates
I'm
Nocturne.
not a fan.
He said anybody that plays Nocturne is bad and should unsubscribe from his channel.
No, I'm gonna play Nocturne.
No, I'm kidding.
Damn, I can't believe the sub count is 0.
Damn.
Also, does that count as the Monster Hunter talk we were about to have?
Yeah, we're about to play it.
Okay.
We're about to play. I mean, there's
Okay.
because that's like about it.
Yeah, and then we talk about Call of Duty. All right, yeah.
No, that's literally about it.
No, we have more stuff, so keep going.
We do?
Yeah.
I don't. What
Talk about Nocturne. Keep going.
Oh yeah, Nocturne. Yeah, Nocturne came out.
We're done? No.
I'm like, I started talking about Nocturne, and you cut me off. I'm like, I was talking about Nocturne. Yeah, I guess Nocturne came out. I pre-ordered it so I could play it early. Didn't take advantage of that, so I didn't play it early. Downloaded it early, but I didn't play it. I mean, I loaded in the menu, and that's it.
I played it more than he has so far,
Oh, you haven't?
and I don't even have the game. I'm using his copy, so. Yeah.
No. I'm probably gonna play the Dante version instead of the Raito version because, you know.
What?
Yeah, Dante from Devil May Cry
Yeah.
is an SMT Nocturne. That's
Oh yeah, but
Well,
instead of Raito.
Everything is they're
Yeah.
literally the same.
so.
Everything is they're literally.
So in SMT Nocturne, you had Dante from Devil May Cry in the game,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
in
but I played Dante from Devil May
yeah,
Cry
so
series.
yes, so in later
Actually,
versions.
do they take his slash attack or no?
So hold on, I'll explain it in a bit. So in later updated versions of games, because they had SMT Nocturne, then they had Maniacs, and they had Maniacs Chronicle Edition, and that replaced Dante with Raito because of like licensing and stuff like that. So Raito Kuzunoa from the Raito Kuzunoa games replaced Dante. So like some of his moves had like the same abilities and Dante had Rebellion, which was a sword slash, which was basically Raito's Yoshitsune, where him and Yoshitsune attack, and then they're basically the same attacks. And I think Raito
It's
is
just reskin.
yeah, it's a reskin because of like licensing, and I think Raito
Yeah.
is a little bit better than Dante because some of his attacks are better, but Dante is Dante.
Also, Ryder gives you more money.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it was like updated versions and whatnot. And I think there's another updated version that adds a different character instead of Raito because a lot of, like China issues where like people didn't like Raito. So they
Oh, Huh,
Uh,
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, because I think there's like 3 versions of the game, and then like there's like I think it's Raito,
Is
but
it
it's like his it's him altered, and then
Mhm.
it's like actual Raito, and then it's Dante, and so
That's cool. Can really quickly check DMs just real quick.
I'm,
Just real quick.
I'm scared.
That is a D&D map, by the way. what he made.
That's sick.
I know.
That's so sick. That's
Anyway.
so sick.
Somebody made a 4K version of a of the world from A Link to the Past in a D&D like gridded out format.
That's
Um,
dope.
Yeah, I just saw that while we were talking about.
That's
the
so dope.
SCP
Anyway,
thing.
um,
But yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna play some Nocturne featuring Dante from Devil May Cry, which is gonna be fun. Yeah, I played the game.
Speaking of, go ahead.
I played the game once, and I don't remember it. I just remember I played it once. That was it. Yeah. So.
Speaking of things nobody's gonna ever remember, Chun-Li and Ryu are now in the Power Rangers fighting.
Oh yeah, that's like one of the first things I mentioned before we started laughing. Like, yeah, we can talk about how Chun-Li and Ryu are in the Power Rangers Battle for the Grid.
Yeah,
And I
they
forgot
actually
it-
look pretty cool.
They, it's basically like they just took Ryu and Chun-Li and put him in the Power Rangers game, and so like their moves work the exact same, but they have Power Rangers juggle mechanics, so you can like do combos that you can't normally do because you can keep opponent just in the air forever, as Ryu and Chun-Li, and it's stupid. It looks cool.
Yeah. I have had Da Bomb hot sauce, Jazz. It is pretty hot. But yeah, so they added the characters though. I think they look cool, Power Ranger eyes. Like I'm posting images for anybody that's in the Discord server, but
Yeah, it's
they
cool.
are.
And if like,
So they were like,
and if you do play the Power Rangers game and you want to play Ryu and Chun-Li without them looking like a Power Ranger, they do have the costumes, I think, for them to actually look like them.
that's cool. That's cool.
And there's
Yeah.
they have now a Super Edition, so has all the DLC in one. So
Mm. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't played that game. I had it, but I haven't played it. I think I played it once on PlayStation.
I like how
But,
yeah, because there was one of our friends like, hey, you guys should get this game, and so we can all play
It's
it.
fire, and then he hasn't played with anybody
I
else.
played it
I've been waiting since my birthday.
Yeah, got it.
5 months. Yes, I played it twice. And that was it. That was it. I don't know. It's a fun game. I'm down to play it sometime because it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Speaking of Street Fighter, Street Fighter 5 had a surprise balance patch for those who don't care.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What happened?
they nerfed Cammy from top 1 to top 1.
What?
So Cammy has always been considered the top tier character in Street Fighter 5. And so people were like, "Oh, like you should nerf her." And so they did. They nerfed her. But she's still really good because they only nerfed her in like one scenario, like a fireball situation. So like it's not like it's very situational nerf. So she's still a very good character, like really good. So it was funny. That's like the meme. And then Dan had a cool infinite, which now is still in the game technically. You can still do his infinite, but his fireball has a random chance to be a red fireball, which does more damage and knocks down the opponent. So it just ends the combo, which I like. They didn't just remove his infinite. They just gave him a new property where his fireball just randomly does more damage and does a knockdown. So. Other news, they made G, the president of the world, they made his level 3 status better. You can actually do his level 2 moves while he's level 3. So he's not locked to his higher tier moves, which is nice. They added new combos for Ken and Laura, but I didn't go into much of that. I don't know much about Street Fighter, I just saw it. A lot of people were talking about it, so I brought it up, because why not? That's about it. What? What?
I'm sorry. One second. We're back.
Okay. Bye, Sean.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Also, remember we have 2 things left to talk about.
We do?
I'll give them to you. Yeah.
I don't remember.
That's why I'm giving them to you.
Hey. Oh, yes. I guess we can talk about the second one. I don't think the third one's that big of an issue. Or I guess we can talk about the third one. Let's talk about the second one. So I guess one thing that we've done, and we've done a while ago, and we all kind of stopped playing, was our Minecraft server. We upgraded the Minecraft server to be a modded Minecraft server. We played RL Craft for about a month or two. Anyway, I think we can all say we're done with that. So we're gonna move on from it and give a review on RL Craft and how dumb it is. Even when we think we're immortal, we can still die to the dumbest
Okay.
things.
I'm back. What were we talking about? Oh, RLCraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so RLCraft. It was a fun experience. It's not really tough. I don't see like tough as like unfair. One thing, being actually hard, different thing. If you can survive long enough to get protection 4 armor, you're basically good. You will barely die. If you get mending on that, that's great. You protection 4 mending. If you get a lifesteal weapon or a vampirism weapon, you're basically gonna heal every time you hit something, and so you're not gonna die fast, or you're gonna heal faster than you can die, which basically makes you immortal. Except for the times when you're not, like insta kill Gorgon or insta kill one of the final bosses. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
When you realize
Which also aren't hard. It's just you
they
can die
instantly,
instantly.
and you can't do
So
anything
it's
about it because it's like, oh, is this as
Well,
instant?
you can.
Well, you
You can like for the Gorgon, you can just not look at it when you attack it. Look down at the tail and cut that. And for the boss, just when he crouches down, back up.
Yeah.
And you
It was
shoot
just
far enough away, you won't get
it
hit.
was just funny when that happened. And then
Yeah, 'cause he
and
didn't realize I had died.
then
He just like, meh.
and then when Sean dies, you know everything's gone. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, 'cause I barely die. Because Caden's dumb. So if he dies, it's whatever, right? Obviously, he'll die. This is how it'd be. But when
I died
die,
because
it's
like
okay,
I'm
something
immortal,
bullshit just happened.
and then I die and lose everything because the server
Yeah.
decides to delete all the items in front of me.
Oh, that's funny though. It's funny when I did that. And then I had to fucking reimburse you for items
Because it's like so. Imagine you're playing an RPG. Everything you collected your entire journey, you store in one chest, and then you finally are able to use all of it and not be scared to lose it, and then you lose it, and it's like,
You
well,
die, and you're like, well, shit, and you go back and you see your stuff, and you pick one thing up, and you're like, well, I need to see, so let me grab a light really quick. You grab a light, and you look back, and all your items just despawn in front of you.
I need a chest to store items so I
Good
can
times.
pick up stuff. That's stupid. Anyway,
Yeah.
Warcraft
So-
it has a hard start, a decent middle, and
The moment you get pressure on 4, you're basically fine, as long as I'm doing anything stupid.
yeah.
So obviously it was tough for Caden a little bit to go through, but no, it's whatever. It's not even that hard.
No.
It's when you get to that point, you're good. You can level up your stuff, which isn't that hard when you make an XP farm.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that though, it was a fun experience. I enjoyed it. I looked for a fairy ring. I finally found one, used it, organized my stuff, and then stopped messing with it. Also, can you do me a favor and take the server files? Actually, no, never mind.
You want me to?
Later.
You want me
I'm
to?
gonna make it into I'm
like,
gonna convert the server to a private single player world, just so I can have fun still.
okay.
Because we're gonna. I think everybody else is kind of done. I've been like enjoying it, going through shit still.
I'm just
but-
like I'm at that point where it's like I don't know what to do. I mean, we can still find bosses, but it's like, okay.
I mean, there's items you haven't gotten yet. I want to go
I
through
know
and grab
that-
an item, put every item in an item frame eventually. That's my goal. But,
That sounds well. Okay.
yeah, it sounds stupid, but then it sounds like it'd be a lot of extra. I need to find 2 fairy rings, 2 dwarf rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun with that. So
Mhm.
it was funny.
But, that
there,
being said,
there were some
I-
there were some good parts. We had Helgen, then we erased Helgen from the map.
we deleted an entire village on accident. Good times.
There was a village that had a dragon in it, and it burned the village. And I'm like, well, this is Helgen now. There's 2 dragons actually, and
Mhm.
then so Helgen was destroyed. No one lived there anymore. It was just a town, and I was like, yes, I will claim this place as my own because I protected
Mhm.
it. I'm-
Yeah, and we're gonna fight one of the final bosses, and I was gonna place a thing a little bit in like basically in our backyard, but decided Caden was like, no, let's go to over in Helgen. I'm like, all right, fine. We go to Helgen. I place the thing down. Turns out, if I would have placed a thing in our backyard, we would have lost our entire everything. would have just gotten deleted.
It was huge because it makes a
Um,
giant arena and it deletes everything like in the area near the arena. So
Yeah.
Helgen is gone. The Waystone
Yeah.
that you used to teleport to Helgen got deleted. So Helgen is no longer on the map, nor is it in the Waystone.
Yeah, good times. But yeah, so I'd like to play some more. But everybody else kind of is done, so I'm doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah, Super Mario World.
I'll still hop on, but it's like I would have hopped on, but I can still build the bunker, the Dragon Forge. Because we updated one of the mods, and it's like, cool, we can do that now.
Yeah.
And that was like the one thing I was going to do, and it's like, okay, I just need to do that now. And then I haven't done that.
I did. I finished it. I got the.
Well, because you
21.
had a tower, because you explored. And
So fucking what? I had the other stuff I needed to make it.
no, I know, it was just funny. It was because it's like, when you made it, you destroyed the top of the tower.
Yeah, my dragon's a little big boy, and he destroyed the top part of it. Part of it he destroyed, and then he went invisible and got all glitchy. But I found him, and then I cleared off the top myself, and then placed the forge there. I think it's cool to have like a tower with an ice dragon on top, constantly blowing into a forge to make ice metal. But
Mhm. I still wanted to do that. I just haven't.
you haven't, even played on the server.
hmm
Just me, the last survivor, the Will Smith of the world. Talking to fucking armor stands and shit. But I can fly. So
Yeah.
that's fun. Yeah, with that amount, I can just fly, and I can go in a small 1x4, or not even 1x4, 1/4 block spaces. So like I can make stair hallways and shit.
It's pretty
Don't
funny
like
because it's
through.
like I see a little mouse hole in the bottom of the floor. It's like, what is this? And I see
Yeah.
Sean come out of it, and like, oh,
Yeah, it's fun. You can do a lot of cool things with it, and so my plan is, I want to make like a tiny base.
I made a gamer mixtape pack, resource pack.
Yeah, you made a resource pack for Minecraft that changes some of the songs to different things. That's what I was still looking for. I haven't found that one song I'm missing. I'm missing one now.
Oh yeah, you're
It's
missing.
not Flux, but it's the other red one. It's like disc 8 or some shit.
I think it's Chirp.
Or Chirp.
Yeah, you missed
maybe.
Chirp.
I don't know. I'm missing Chirp.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm missing Chirp, and Chirp is like I don't know what the song is, but it has great songs like for example, it has Alley Cat.
I made a lore for one of the discs. For one of the discs.
Yeah, 11 is broken and fucked up, and he's like, wow, it looks like it's been played a lot on the description of the music, and that's because it's a good old da 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 da, you know,
Yeah.
good old.
So the joke is, it
yeah.
was played a lot because a lot of people were rickrolling each other, and that's why it's broken, not because it's a cursed.
Spooky disc, but because it's been played too much. Yeah.
Because someone got mad and broke the disc, and it's like, well, at least it still works.
hmm
And that was like the lore behind it.
Yeah, but it was fun, and that's like all the.
I also changed the XP level up noise.
Yeah.
So whenever you're like, whenever you get 5 XP levels, you hear that, and whenever like the game uses that noise, you hear an altered version of that, the Final Fantasy VII Victory fanfare.
Yeah.
Like,
So if you are interested in that resource pack, join the Discord server, I guess.
yeah,
Get
I
uploaded.
guess I'll upload it if you guys want it that bad. It's not
Yeah, if somebody wants
not
it.
good.
It's not anything special. It's just like funny music.
It's funny. It's just haha funny. I did that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard. Honestly, not hard. It's if you want to make your own resource pack, I recommend doing it because it's like, okay, now you know how to do it, and then you can also.
I challenge you to a duel. Eventually,
Well,
Anyway.
we have Monster Hunter to play,
we do.
so
You're not wrong.
we have Monster Hunter to play. But there is one other thing I do want to talk about, and that's like, I guess I don't know how to transition to this. I was going
Okay, is it the last thing I sent you?
well, yes and no, because I also want to talk about the background and how that's coming. So,
Okay.
like, the background is coming out decent. I am liking what I'm doing with it. The only problem I'm having now is just, like, a character that portrays each person. Like, how should I draw each of us? That's, like, the only problem I'm having. Because, like, I have, like, how the set piece wants to look like and everything like that. I just don't know what each person looks like. And one other problem I have is like since I did still want to study architecture, I took an art class. One of my favorite things was perspective art and light shading with perspective art. So I always loved doing that type of thing. And one of my favorite things was just having like a 3D model type thing with a certain light source coming at a certain angle, and you draw that. That was one of my favorite things to do. And so, Sean, when he got his VR thing, he recommended me this cool 3D modeling program, and I really want to get into 3D modeling. So I think if I ever get a VR headset, I'll do that. But there's one project I think I would want. I think Sean and I both are working on first, because
Which is?
well, so in a correlation for me making a character for each person in the background of the thumbnail for the podcast, I want to make my original character. I want to make a 3D model of that character so I know like what it looks like.
Yeah.
And so I would like to make a 3D model of original character I would make. Problem is, I don't know what I want it to look like. But Sean, on the other hand, also wants to get into 3D modeling, but he does know what he wants his character to look like.
I do.
You do?
I do. I remember now. Yeah, I do. I actually remember. I know what I want.
I do not know, so I'm just gonna sit here and listen, as I always do.
Yeah. No, I know what my character looked like, and
So
I have an idea for it.
So hold on,
a couple of ideas.
A little backstory for these characters because I don't think these are even like our finalized characters. It was basically we just want to make a 3D character that we can use in VR, and so, aka so like what kind of started this is that VR chat. We want to make our own model for that game.
Models.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to like make my own models like of a character of my own type of thing. Sean wants to make a model. I don't know if he wants to. He wants.
I want to make my model based off of a. I want to be a Prinny from Disgaea, but problem is, I also want to explode when people pick me up and throw me, like the Prinnies do in Disgaea. But unfortunately, don't know how that would work. But I can make an animation where I explode, which would be funny.
He can do the Goku bang.
Exactly. Jump up in the air and explode. But the cool thing is, with VR chat, you can make your own custom animations, your custom models, and as long as you're a user with a trust rating, which means you're not new, or you're not a guest, but you actually been playing for a while, you get to make a custom model and upload it to the VR chat servers so that it can stay on there and you can use it. So that's my plan. I'll make it pretty, and I've been looking into this stuff for it, the programs and whatnot. And I kind of got an idea of how it works, and I told Caden to install this stuff, and I think he did a while ago, but he got it. Didn't your computer have to get reset and everything?
Basically, I had a factory reset the computer. So
yeah, so he has to get that shit.
But I do need to reinstall it, and I do have like the programs on like a.
Yeah.
I have the shortcuts to the programs that no longer exist on my thing. So like I think we were using Unity.
Unity, yeah, and I think was it Maya or something else? I can check my desktop. I have it on here. Still.
I don't remember.
It's Unity.
Because Adam was something
and
else.
Unity. Hello.
Welcome back, Jazz.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Basically, we're just using Unity to make 3D modeling.
Unity, and there's something else as well we're using. But yeah, and I already have like a base model I'm gonna work on. And add stuff to it. That's kind of the plan.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to help Caden learn it as well. And he's gonna help me learn things I don't understand. Because, you know, there's shit I won't understand. He might interpret better.
3D modeling. Interesting.
But yeah.
I'm pretty intrigued. So like, kind of 3D modeling. I don't know. It's kind of a little personal story. I've always been interested in 3D modeling in like a virtual space because I always wanted to like do augmented reality 3D modeling. That would be so cool. So if I can understand, yeah. So I feel like I always wanted to study 3D modeling and understand how this works. So it'd be a great starting point to understand how 3D modeling works. And if augmented reality ever gets to the point where we can 3D model stuff with augmented reality, it'd be so dope. I'm just like, I want to learn 3D modeling before that's a thing. So I would already know what to do. It's like I can do these type of things.
Yeah. You know, that's kind of like a thing though, is with the thing I recommended you with the VR thing. You get like models of people, so like you get like the art doll thing that they have. You know those dolls that people use in art, where you position them certain ways so you know how to draw that position better. they have like those in a 3D space,
Yeah.
and you can resize them and position the fingers and whatnot. It's pretty cool, and so that's gonna be something that's like helpful for like if you wanted to draw something, you weren't sure what the perspective would look like. Just make it in that real quick, position it properly.
That's always
and
why I like 3D modeling, because I always like drawing
Yeah.
stuff in like perspective. So if I was able to like, that's what I was talking about. Like, one of the problems I haven't made like the background in a while. Like one of the reasons I didn't want to do it, because like I don't know how certain things would look with certain angles. If I just had a program, which was funny, because right like a week before Sean got like the VR, like the VR, I think it was the day before you mentioned the program. I was like, man, if only there was like a VR program where I can just take a model of a person and set it underneath like a desk, or like have like a light source coming at their face, but they're underneath the desk and it's a side angle. How would that look? And that's like exactly what I was looking for.
exactly, yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. I didn't even look at that again. I'm just gonna see kid. It's funny as fuck.
Oof.
It's an old meme. But yeah. So. Now that being said, that was I think our last topic that
Yeah.
you told me before we started.
I don't have any of the topics because I was like before
I wrote them all down because I'm not stupid. 'Cause I know we
I
forget them.
I know you did because I heard you writing stuff or like typing stuff.
Yeah, check DMs, kid.
So I was like, Sean before like mentioned before the podcast was like,
What are we talking about? And then I wrote everything down. He said. So.
Stupid.
You see it?
yeah, that's stupid. So he's like, yeah, we're gonna talk about. It's like, oh yeah, we could talk about.
Yeah.
We could talk about your VR headset. We could talk about Dead by Daylight. We can talk about you. Well, I didn't mention the Village thing because I think I was like on the spot because I kind of forgot.
No,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah. You didn't mention that to me
No.
at all. So we added more stuff to it, which is good.
Yeah, so it's like I like doing things on the fly. It's like, oh yeah, no, because I remember like first thing I wanted to ask you whenever you're on a podcast again was about your reacting to Village because you weren't here for that one. So, but I think this would wrap up the podcast so we can actually hop over to Monster Hunter and actually play a game for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I saw a really cool project actually, really quick. Of this dude with the VR. He made it so you can basically you can use the Guardian to draw an outline of your room, and then put like objects in your room so you know where stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns into a horror game.
That's so. That's also
I saw
one.
that
That's
recently.
also one thing I like about augmented reality is that you can augment parts of your house.
Reality?
Well,
Crazy. No, I get
no, it's like augment parts of your house. You can make like a horror game. Like horror games. Like one of the first like augmented reality things was like a horror game. It's like it makes like things like you use your phone camera to like look through your house and like certain things will appear in your house and you have to do that. It was cool. So that's why I always like augmented reality. It's like
Mhm.
VR but in real life.
you. Yeah.
That's I don't know. Can't wait till that's like fully technology's fully fleshed out. That'll be the day.
That'd be dope.
Mm-hmm. But we got 4 hours until the 3.0 update and we got some stuff to do. So
Yeah.
let's hop over to some
So it's
Monster Hunter.
time for a meme review. Let's go, guys. Jason, come on. Meme review.